Yo guys, I'm recording this intro after the trip, but as the title probably says, this was my craziest RLCS event that I've been to, and this was my 6th one, so I've been to quite a few of these. We saw some of the greatest series ever. I got recognized by viewers for the first time. I met some pros and content creators, and there were even some things outside the event that gave this vlog an unexpected twist. So you're definitely going to want to watch the whole way through because let's just say I was able to get a lot more footage than I thought I would. Last thing before we get into the vlog, I went on this trip with my buddy Iced or Ice Prophet, who some of you guys know, and he recorded his POV and is also going to make a vlog, so I'm going to leave his channel in the description below. So that way, if you want to check out his POV, you can do so after this. And a lot of the footage you guys are going to see was recorded by him, including this plane footage. Once we landed, we decided to just eat at the airport. But what happened next was something we had never seen at an airport before. That was going on for about 15 minutes straight, so as you can imagine, that got pretty annoying. But eventually we got our food. I ordered this pizza right here, and at first, I almost burnt my tongue, but it was pretty good. And then on the way to the hotel, this was my first ever experience being in the snow, and that was definitely a cool moment. What's up, guys? We're officially in Boston. We're at the hotel room right now, which some people think I actually do live in a hotel room, and I'm here to confirm the rumors are true. Let me show you my setup. As you enter, immediately to the right, you see the bathroom. Yeah, so there's me right there, and then obviously you got the toilet, you got the shower, pretty clean, and then you know, you got the 2 beds here. I mean, we kind of just threw our stuff here, to be honest. Been traveling all day, so, but yeah, I'm currently working on, well, tweaking a thumbnail. So for anyone that was curious what I use to make my thumbnails, I don't actually use Photoshop. This is called Pixlr. It's kind of like Photoshop, but it's free, so it doesn't have as many of the features, but it does have a good amount that are pretty nice. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Anyways, I didn't vlog much from the traveling, but obviously the big days are tomorrow and championship Sunday. It's currently Friday, so we got in a day before the crowd days actually began. So I wasn't able to actually tune in to any of the games today, but I did see all the teams that got in, so it should be pretty fun. Also, Monkey Moon didn't get in, so thank God. If you know, you know, but right now it's like 9 p.m. Iced is also here. He's also in this hotel room, but him and a couple other homies went out to get canes. I decided to stay back because honestly, I haven't gotten much sleep the past couple days, so I'm gonna try to catch up on that tonight. I'm also fixing up a thumbnail for my last video because that ended up flopping horribly. It's like a 10 out of 10 on the YouTube stats, which if you don't know, that means it's the worst performing video out of your 10. So I'm gonna try to tweak the thumbnail, maybe see if that does something. I also got a short that I need to upload, but I'm gonna work on that, probably freshen up, get some sleep, hopefully be energized for the big days tomorrow, and hopefully I can get a good amount of footage, because last time I went to a LAN, which was Raleigh 2025, I got no footage. I didn't end up making a vlog, but I did want to make a vlog. So hopefully this time, Ice is going to try to hold me accountable. I'm also going to try to hold him accountable. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. This was pretty cool. As we were heading out, we saw Lethemir at our hotel. He was also heading out. So we got myself to the left, Leth right next to me, then Diesel, then Iced, and then Logix on the very right. We were actually waiting for Logix because he forgot his charger. So funny enough, had he not forgotten his charger, we probably wouldn't have seen Leth. So shout out Logix. And as we were walking over, I heard this voice saying hello again. And it was actually Lethemir. So we bumped into him again. He's in front of us in this clip with the backpack. And I was kind of just soaking in the view of the snow on our walk. And then we pulled up to the arena. So this was one of the main entrances. We were actually waiting in line at the other entrance, and they had this real life-size 10th anniversary edition Octane, and we were actually one of the first people to get into the arena, so this was the first look at it with pretty much all the seats empty. And before we knew it, this incredible weekend was starting.
Hey Boston! It's time! Come on! Don't the Kaki! But with our tour over, it's time to start locking in. 16 teams have shown up this weekend to put their blood, sweat, and tears on the line for your entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the playoffs.
We had some incredible seats as well because we were right in front of the main desk. But now it was time for the first series.
It's time to kick off the
playoffs.
Introducing first on the blue side, representing Nina, and number 1 from Group B, they are Nina's crown jewel. They are Team Falcons.
sure you could hear it, but literally the row behind us were the biggest Falcons fans in the entire arena, and it got very annoying very quickly. Like, don't get me wrong, I respect the passion a ton, I really do. But they were doing this literally all series, so it got to a point, man.
Let's go, Falcons! And their opponents on the orange side, representing Europe, they not only survived, they conquered Group C. Please welcome Team Vitality! And now, surrounded by esports' greatest fans, they begin their march towards glory. But the road ahead is loaded with champions, contenders who have all reached the top of the mountain, and those who have come oh so close, only to come away with the bitter taste of defeat. Former world champion teammates collide with top 4 on the line. This is what champions live for. This is the playoffs, and this is Rocket League.
After the series, I walked around for a little bit. 5 Years was doing a meet and greet, and then I met all the Virtus Pro, aka Redacted Pros, Two Piece, Talk, and Wavy. The lighting on these pictures weren't the greatest, but after that, it was time to watch my favorite team. If you already know how the series and event went, then you know that this NAS clip is actually pretty iconic. Redl's dad was in our section, also hyping up NRG, and I even spotted where the streamer watch party area was. Now, there was a crazy 0-second goal in the series. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too late to record it, but I was able to capture the immediate reaction of the crowd.
NRG 0 seconds. Let's go. Wasn't even worried. Baby. Let's go.
This series ended up going 7 games, and the last minute was insane.
Oh no. No. Baby. Yeah! Let's go! Oh my God.
12 seconds on the clock.
It's a good kickoff for NRG.
Nice.
Double as well. NRG already airborne. Big and slow. Desperate last attempt.
Oh my God.
Right after watching my favorite team lose, it was time to watch my favorite player, apparently Jack. During the last series of the day, I was just chilling around, and that's when I saw my op, Monkey Moon.
Oh, nah, bro. Oh, nah.
He was on the left, and Seiko was on the right signing stuff. And what Logix was about to do here was probably the highlight of the day. Also, I didn't even realize this picture was being taken of me. My buddy Loomeister took it. But honestly, it's kind of funny considering the Monkey Moon lore. Anyways, Rebellion ended up taking the series. And after the event, we just walked around for a little bit. We even went to the Red Sox Stadium, Fenway Park. And this is when I got recognized for the first time ever and even signed my first controller. And I was even able to get him in the vlog.
Oh, you're vlogging?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god, what's good? Dude, I got all of NIP. All of NIP is here. I'm not an NIP fan. I'm from NA, so I got the Rebellion fan. That's crazy.
Rebellion, nice.
Yeah, bro. I play for BU and I'm GC3, so I'm locked in.
Any tips for the audience?
Any tips?
Yeah.
I do Clash Royale YouTubes. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. I'm not gonna play it. But for the audience, try to play around your teammates. My play style is really bad for solo queue. I just like chase the ball all the time. And I try to be mechanical and then it doesn't work and then I lose.
I feel you that. Hey, it's fun though.
Yeah, I love the ball, bro. I love the ball. Yeah, I don't know. What else should I say on the vlog?
Up to you, man.
Shout out TuffPlayz. Make sure you follow him on
yeah, shout out
Twitch and stuff on
TuffPlayz.
YouTube.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out TuffPlayz, bro. But good to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for saying.
I also saw these locks on this bridge, which is a tradition in some places where people write their initials or their name on the lock, and then they throw away their key to represent unbreakable love. So a little bit of a fun fact there for you. And then this was the last clip I ended up getting for day one. Also, I didn't even realize this guy did this until watching the footage back.
All right, guys. It's day 2, championship Sunday. Day 1, absolute cinema. All the series went to 6 games. 2 of them went to 7. So I didn't record much. I'm gonna try to record more today, walk around more. But you know, we got the NRG jersey, got a rep. Hopefully they win it. Yeah. Yo, speaking of NRG, we're at the NRG booth right now. There's T-Bates.
I couldn't get a picture with T-Bates, but I did get one with Dazrin here. And then soon after, another viewer spotted me and I signed his controller. I think I was actually the first person to sign his controller, but he saw me again during the last series of the day and he told me that apparently somebody signed over my signature. So luckily I was able to sign it again. And then we did an NRG trading card pack opening.
Alright, one at a time.
These NRG trading cards. Oh, there's a couple.
Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Beast mode. Let's go.
Okay.
Daniel.
Atomic probably. Oh, sad. Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. This is pretty sick.
I like it, bro.
Tuff already did his. We got the same pack. Of course, these guys got the same thing. Let's get it going, dude. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's see what we got. It might be all the same. Atomic, Daniel, Safiu. Ooh, oh yeah. Safiu art card. It's pretty sick, pretty sick. Let's see what y'all got. I know Dan left.
We got a beast.
Ooh, who's that? Oh, you got the all beast mode.
Beast mode,
Let's
okay.
go. See if we
So
can get the whole collection.
Logic's might get the Daniel.
We need the Daniel. We need the Daniel art now.
All right.
Okay.
Atomic.
Beast mode.
Snow, okay.
Daniel,
Oh, is it another
Moment of
Safiu?
Truth.
Oh, there it is.
And we got the Daniel.
Bang.
And it's
Fire,
upside down.
bro.
That's so tough.
Bang. That's tough. Let's go NRG, baby. Let's go NRG. Oh yeah,
go.
all day, all day.
And after that, it was time to kick off Championship Sunday.
Oh my god.
Champions are built different. They're made of extraordinary qualities that ordinary competitors just don't have. And their reward, to everybody else, it's just a trophy. But to those who have what it takes to reach the top, it means so much more. It's a symbol of willpower, the ability to walk unfazed into the arena with the whole world against you and turn them all, to face adversity, to adapt and evolve as the world around you changes, and to take getting knocked down, only to come back even stronger and show the whole world it's your time. Only one team can leave Boston as major champion. Welcome different paths to get here, they all have one thing in common. They have just one life remaining. The first page of the final chapter sees a team full of land champions looking to cut North America's hopes in half. But you should know the Rebels will not go quietly in Boston. When the dust settles, only one will have a shot at lifting the trophy. It's time to celebrate the good and the great. It's time to kick off Championship Sunday!
We just watched Shopify get absolutely destroyed.
Bomb versus coughing baby, bro. That was so bad.
That was the worst series I have watched in a long time. LJ had 0 shots on net. First killer was peaking, but it didn't even matter because Kofor played occasionally good defense, had a few shots, mediocre shots, and LJ did nothing. He looked like a platinum playing with SSLs. So, rough.
Thankfully, right after, we got blessed with one of the greatest series of all time, and easily the greatest series of this entire event.
When I say Carmine, you say Corn. Carmine! When I say R, you say G.
I know exactly where I'm sending this.
Want to find a way to get it done?
This game right here ended up being the 3rd longest overtime on LAN in RLCS history, with a total of 52 shots taken.
I forgot what the record is, but I think we're right there. Bro, holy crap.
Insane thing I've ever seen.
But that wasn't the only crazy overtime we got this series.
USA! USA! Oh!
For the blue wall.
Wow. Wow. Oh my god! Oh my! Yeah! Yeah!
Is their defense? They're
Yes?
holding on to the cases.
No way! Oh my god!
They won a game in the semifinals in Boston. Daniel!
No! What? Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Oh my god, what a series! Let's go, man! Anarchy! 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 Beast mode! Beast mode! Beast mode! Beast mode!
that series, what, we had 2 long overtimes. You said it's the second.
I think I just heard it's the second longest on land series on land.
Fun fact, but the longest series on land was actually G2 versus Furia at 2024 Worlds, and G2 had this exact same NRG squad. And some of that series was in my 2024 Worlds vlog.
We just watched the most peak series, probably, of our land experience, other than maybe Moist Furia. Maybe. Like, that is... you can maybe say Furia G2.
That was the other one I was thinking of.
That was legit. We need to see something like that for the rest of the day. 2 series
I don't know
down.
how it gets better, bro. Like 10-minute OT, 7-minute OT.
A reward for beating them in 6 is Vitality. So now we gotta go see Zen and the boys.
I was actually a buddy of the other viewer I met earlier in the day, and he said he'd been watching me since 1K subs when I posted my GC3 videos, so this guy's a huge OG.
Thank you so much. I've been following.
Just had a lovely experience with some fans. Tuff got an autograph and a picture ask, and somebody actually asked for my picture as well. They said before I get big. So some pretty fun events here. Currently watching the Falcons Mate series, currently game 1. We're gonna spend this series just kind of up in the outer concourse, just chilling, maybe get something to eat, drink. But it's been a fun one. That NRG Carmine series has already made this insanely worth it. Super peak experience.
100%.
But Mates are currently winning 1-0 against Falcons. We're gonna cheer for Mates and risking cheering on EU. That way we can get these Falcons fans who are behind us to shut up. They are super loud.
They might be able to hear them.
You might actually be able to hear right now. Yeah. 30 seconds left, but yeah, more coming at you soon.
As we were walking around, we saw this meet and greet booth with Mizu, Chief Beef, Tenacity, and Mertzy. So we got a picture with them and made it back just in time for the end of the Falcons Gentlemate series.
Wow!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So the section right next to us was actually where all the diehard Gentlemates fans were. And I guess there were all sorts of people around our section because there were these 4 dudes in these Ninja Turtle costumes. And they were all holding these signs asking Jinxie to stream with them, which is pretty clever, I can't lie. But as an NRG fan, this next series had me pretty worried.
Give it up for Team Vitality!
After the series, Furia was signing stuff, so you already know Iced was on that. If you don't know, that guy is literally the #1 Furia fan in the world. And then the Gentlemates guys we saw earlier, they actually relocated for the grand finals. And during the intros, Zen actually brought out a Boston hoodie. The last time RLCS was in Boston, Zen was also in the grand finals, and his team brought out the USA flags, so he was trying to repeat the strat a little bit to get the NA crowd on his side. But right at the start of that series, NRG actually had a meet and greet line. So luckily the boys saved us a spot, and while we were waiting in line, CJ was there, so I got a pic with him. And then we also started a little NRG chant from the front of the line.
NRG! 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 NRG!
Then it was time to get my jersey signed by the boys.
NRG!
We're so tapped in. All of us tapped in, baby. Tapped in. Let's go. Tapped in. Hey, let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Energy, baby.
This last game here really just summarizes the series and NASA's performance as a whole.
Welcome to his
Oh my god. Bro, they might be little. Yeah. Oh my god, bro. MVP. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Here are your Boston Major champions, gentlemen! The Championship Awards, joined by Leaf, please welcome Reynolds!
Oh, Reynolds? Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god, bro. Reynolds dead. Reynolds dead. Reynolds dead. Reynolds dead.
And your Boston Major MVP,
Alright guys, that's it for Championship Sunday. It was an absolute blast. Honestly, every series from the whole event except for Falcon, Shopify, and Energy, Vitality were really peak. But shout out to Vitality, man. They played really well, as much as it sucked to see NRG go out, because I did want them to go all the way. They played amazing, Vitality did. They couldn't get it done at the end. Zen, I mean, last time the event was in Boston, Zen, that was his first ever LAN win. So he was going for back-to-back, kind of like how Monkey Moon owns Dallas, right? It's kind of like the same with Zen, except Gentlemates won this time, and Nas, he got the MVP. He was playing insane, like out of his mind, bro. And the whole team was really good too. Oski's incredible, Archie's incredible, so well-deserved. The whole crowd seemed to love them. I honestly didn't really care who won. Like, I would have been happy regardless, but obviously I wanted NRG. Speaking of NRG, I mean, you guys probably saw the clip earlier, but we did get the signature. Oh, bro, frick, I don't know how to use a camera, dog. Okay, there we go. We got the signatures from the whole team and Sathi, of course, their coach. So that was sick. On top of that, though, what you guys didn't see from the clip earlier, shout out to my buddy Brandon, by the way, for recording that clip of them all signing the jersey. But what you guys didn't see was, okay, yo, the lighting is freaking cheeks, dude. Okay, you can kind of see it. Asfura, he signed the back of my jersey, and the cool thing about this, he actually recognized me from Edit Tim, and I've been following Asfura for a very long time. Like, he is probably one of my favorite content creators. He's just so funny. So to hear that from him, he was saying, yo, your clips are really funny, keep up the grind. That meant so much to me, man. It really motivates me. So shout out to Asfura, bro. Seriously, such a legend, such a chill guy. But I had a bunch of you guys, actually, a bunch of viewers come up to me, like asking for signatures, signing controllers, shirts, pictures. That was surreal. That was the first time that's ever happened to me. And so I'm just really appreciative for all of you guys. And it makes it feel more surreal, like, just to know how many people are actually subbed. Like, you actually see them in person, you're like, wow, this is like one of
this many people that watch me, which is insane. But you guys are all super chill, super nice. It was great chatting with all of you. I wish I got all your names specifically so I could shout out all you guys. Now, the first person that recognized me from yesterday, we got like a little interview clip with him. That was Mr. Aura, so shout out to Mr. Aura. I actually saw him again today while I was walking around the arena to talk to him a little bit. But yeah, this was such a fun event, man. Seriously, I can't wait to keep going to more of these. It just, there's nothing like being in the arena during one of these events. Not just for the crowd, but even like meeting people, whether it's people, you know, that support you or people that you look up to, that kind of thing. But a huge update here. Our flight was supposed to be tomorrow, but it got canceled because there's like a blizzard happening. So we actually leave on Tuesday. So we're here for an extra day. That means no streams for another day, although this is coming out after I'm back. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get extra footage. We'll see. I know Iced, he had a lot of bucket list things he wanted to do, so maybe we can do that. I just don't know if the storm, the blizzard is going to really limit us or not, so I'll keep you guys posted.
Well, safe to say we were trapped indoors because of this blizzard, and opening the doors for even a second made the entire inside freezing cold. Luckily, by the evening, the wind and snowing had gone back down to normal, so we were able to go and get dinner. But right as we got back to the hotel, we got some bad news.
Alright guys, we got some bad news. A couple hours ago, our flight got canceled yet again. So, originally we were supposed to, honestly, we were supposed to be home by now. It's Monday night, so we got a flight rescheduled for Tuesday, but now that got canceled. So we were looking again, seeing if maybe we could get one for Wednesday. There was nothing available. So now the earliest we're out of here is Thursday.
5 a.m.
5 a.m., bro. So, I mean, hopefully no more cancellations. We've been here for almost a week now. Well, that would be a week almost. Not a good mix of the time and the place. Boston and
End of winter.
End of winter. It's unfortunate stuff, man, but I mean, maybe we can get more content out of this. I don't know. We'll see. We're kind of just going day by day here.
Hope so.
But we'll keep you guys posted.
Luckily, Diesel and Logic's flights didn't get delayed, so we went with them to the airport, and I tried to get some footage along the way.
Alright guys, so we had to get a new hotel, but this place is nice, dude. We got like a sink here, coffee machine, microwave, and then, bro, this bathroom is crazy, dude. Look at this shower, bro. Got the overhead if you want, or like handheld. Pretty nice. And then there's a maid area. Got Iced over here. Bro, so we got like these nice overhead lights. Good curtains here. We got TV. And then this is like a closet. They got robes in here. And then, oh yeah, there's also like this cool tablet thing. Touchscreen. Our view. It's really just bunch of snow right now. Yo, so one more thing that this hotel has. There's a fridge here and a freezer here. So we put our water in the freezer so we get some ice cold water. Yo, this is sick.
For the rest of the day, we just stayed in our hotel, bored out of our minds, so we were just watching a ton of basketball.
Alright guys, so the last update I gave about our flight, I mentioned that we had to reschedule from Tuesday to Thursday, but it's actually Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
We're at the airport right now because last night Iced, he found a couple flights that were available for Wednesday, but they weren't available when we checked on Tuesday because of the whole travel ban. So we switched to one of those. My ticket is technically not guaranteed. I'm technically not guaranteed to get a seat on this flight, but I'm like #1 on the priority list, so hopefully works out. But yeah, this morning when we were checking out of our hotel, we actually saw someone who works at NRG. His name's Gabe. I believe he works with like the content marketing side of things.
He's the one sitting to the right of Astra in this clip.
But he was down there. His flight is also today. He was also getting delayed. But he was telling Ice and I, yo, I'm gonna get some coffee. If you guys want to join me, feel free. So all three of us, we went to this nice little coffee shop, talked for like half an hour. Really chill guy, man. Shout out to Gabe. Then we went on a little side quest. Ice went to get a shot glass for his brother. So we were kind of roaming around a little bit. Got some nice videos, some nice pictures of the snow. And now we're at the airport. So our flight technically is supposed to leave in like 3 or 4 hours. So we're just gonna chill here for a bit. Ice is still in security right now. So just waiting on him. But I'll keep you guys updated. You know, maybe next footage you see is like some B-roll from the plane. I don't have an assigned seat, so I might not be at a window seat, so that would be hard. But maybe the next time you guys hear from me is back at home, maybe showing you guys the setup. So I'll keep you guys posted. All right, guys, I'm good to go on this flight, but we have a stop, so I gotta also get my seat assigned on that one. But looks like we're getting out of here finally, bro. Like almost a week in Boston. Can't wait to get home, man. Our boys, we made it back. It is very late though. It's 1:20 in the morning, but you know, my body clock is on the East Coast, so for me it's like 3:20, and I'm on like a normal sleep schedule right now, so I am dead tired. But for the people saying I live in a hotel room, let me clear these allegations, okay? So this is what you guys don't see on stream. This is to the left of my setup. I got my bed here. Phoenix Suns, you already know, man. Look, a lot of people think I live in a hotel room or compared to that because I don't have anything on my walls like that you can see at least, but I do actually have a poster here. But this is the setup right here. This is where the magic does happen. It's a little bit more updated than the last setup tour that I showed you guys in the 2024 Worlds vlog. But yeah, hey, as you can see, we got Devin Booker on our wallpaper. You already know, man. Huge D-Book fan, but we'll kind of go through everything here. So, I mean, I've got this nice little mouse pad. Right here is the glorious Model D. I've had this mouse for a very long time, probably since like 2021. This keyboard even longer though, the Logitech G Pro. Actually, they were using these at the Major, which is pretty funny. So this monitor right here, as you see, Tuff Gaming. It's a 240 hertz Asus monitor, 1 millisecond response time, so that's all I need, man. Like this monitor though is just like a 60 hertz 1080p, whatever gets the job done. I really use my second monitor for reading chat or if I'm like trying to multitask. For the headset, we got the Steelseries Arctis 7, so I've also had these for a while as well. Can't go wrong with them. Before I got my mic though, which I'll talk about in a second, I was using the headset mic. So, I mean, if you go back to any of my old videos, you will hear what that sounds like. But yeah, as for the mic, this is the Fifine AM8. I think it was like 70 or 80 bucks. So, you know, decent starter mic. I mean, it's lasted me pretty well up till this point. So I got this mic arm right here. And then obviously the more recent addition to this whole setup is my webcam and my lights. Let me actually turn these on for you guys just so you can get an idea. Pretty bright. This is what makes the webcam actually look good. If not for these lights, the face cam would look significantly worse. So just a tip for you guys, if anyone wants to do streaming, make sure you get a good lighting setup, okay? I'll try to leave everything that I have below in the description if you guys want to check them out. But yeah, this webcam right here, this is the Insta360 Link 2C, I'm pretty sure. But last but not least, the beast that powers all of this. Boom. Okay, listen. Oh, and also, we got my PS5 controller here. I have it on this little trash can. It works, you know, it works. I anyways use my controller under my desk, so it just takes up less of my desk space. But anyways, yeah, don't mind the cable management, okay? I know people are gonna get on me about that, but genuinely, I've had to like plug and unplug so many cables over the months. I just can't be bothered, bro. Like, honestly, and it's not like I look at it anyways. To me, as long as it works, it's all that matters. But some of you guys probably know I got this PC
very recently. I had my old PC for probably about 4 years. So it was about time, you know, it was getting a lot slower. Editing took longer, rendering took longer. But now editing is so much smoother. I can render videos that used to take like a couple hours in just like a couple minutes, which is really, really nice. So this thing is not only good for gaming, because games outside of Rocket League weren't really running too well with that old PC at this point, like Fortnite. But now it runs great, and then it's just good for content side of things as well. I know it has 32 gigs of RAM. My old rig had 16 gigs of RAM. By the way, this is a pre-built, so I should point that out too. 2 terabyte SSD. As a YouTuber, it's good to have a ton of storage. Honestly, the 1 terabyte the old one had really wasn't enough. I had to constantly clear out old videos or games or applications just to make more space for more videos, so that was a pain in the butt. RTX 5080, and then I do have a AMD processor for the first time, because before this I only used Intel CPUs. So the only thing is I don't like having it on the ground. That's not ideal because like dust builds up more, but at the same time I don't really have any space to put it up on here. Like I don't have space for a third monitor, right? But I don't need a third monitor, you know. 2 is honestly enough for me. But yeah, that's the setup right there. Anyways, this event was incredible. I really appreciate all the support. Like I can't stress that enough. But hopefully I can go to more of these in the future. It seems like Worlds is actually going to be in the US, so if that's the case, I'll probably be there. And hopefully at that point the vlogs are even better, because honestly the main thing about these vlogs is just building up confidence, because I'm not used to just recording out in public. I feel like I got a little more confident with that this time around, but I feel like there's definitely still more room to grow, and the more confident you are when it comes to vlogging, the better quality it's going to be. But let me know what you guys thought of this vlog, and also let me know by leaving a like as well. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure to subscribe as well if you haven't already. We're on the road to 40k subs now. But thank you all for watching. If you watched the whole way through, you're a real one. I appreciate you. Have a good one, and keep it tough.